Building on decades of Hollywood success, Clint Eastwood has long been recognized as a legendary figure whose influence extends beyond acting into directing and producing. Now at 93, he finally reveals a truth that many speculated about but never confirmed until now. Throughout his career, Eastwood has maintained a tough, stoic image, which has led fans and critics alike to wonder whether behind that exterior, he ever faced personal doubts or insecurities. Recently, in a rare candid moment, he opened up about the struggles and sacrifices he made along the way, admitting that the journey was not always easy. He described feeling moments of doubt during his early acting days, but his determination pushed him through. Despite his reserved public personality, he shared that inner resilience helped him navigate Hollywood's challenges, from rejection to setbacks. His honesty shines a new light on his persona, revealing a more human side that has remained hidden beneath his iconic tough guy image for years. This recent admission resonates with many who see Eastwood not just as a film legend, but also as someone who faced his own battles silently. His words provide inspiration, showing that perseverance can lead to extraordinary achievements even after many years. As he reflects on his long career, Eastwood's openness reminds us that at his core, he is more than just a star. He is a man who experienced doubts, overcame them, and carved out a legacy that will be remembered for generations. Starting with his birth and early life, Clint Eastwood was born on May 31, 1930, at St. Francis Memorial Hospital in San Francisco. His parents were Ruth and Clinton Eastwood Sr. From the beginning, he was a big baby, weighing 11 6-pound ounces at birth, which led hospital nurses to nickname him Samson, highlighting his large size and strong appearance even as a newborn. Growing up in San Francisco during the time of the Great Depression, Eastwood's childhood was marked by the economic hardships faced by many families of that era. Despite these challenges, he developed an interest in sports, especially swimming and golf, and learned to play piano. As a young boy, he was curious and energetic, qualities that would later translate into his acting and filmmaking career. His early family life was relatively stable, with his father working as a steelworker and his mother supporting the family through various jobs. These humble beginnings instilled in him a sense of perseverance and resilience, traits that would define his personality and career in Hollywood. Eastwood's early years set the stage for his future success, and his early experiences in San Francisco contributed to his tough, rugged persona often seen in his film roles. Growing up, Clint Eastwood was the older of 2 children in his family, with a younger sister named Jean. He comes from a diverse background that includes several European heritages. His ancestors include English, Irish, Scottish, and Dutch roots, which reflect a rich mixture of cultures and traditions. Interestingly, his family can trace its history back to early American settlers, as he is a descendant of William Bradford, a well-known passenger on the Mayflower who helped establish the Plymouth colony in 1620. This connection makes Clint Eastwood the 12th generation born in North America, showing that his family has deep roots in the continent's history. His family background and ancestry have played a significant role in shaping his identity and life. Eastwood's heritage is a blend of different European backgrounds, which contributed to his upbringing and character. His connection to early American history through William Bradford adds a layer of historical significance to his family story. Throughout his life, Eastwood has often spoken about his modest beginnings and the hardworking spirit passed down through generations. His family history reflects a legacy of resilience and determination, qualities that he has carried into his career as an actor and filmmaker. Eastwood's diverse ancestry and family roots are an important part of who he is, highlighting a story of American heritage that spans centuries. Growing up, Clint Eastwood experienced several changes that shaped his early life. During the 1930s, his family moved 3 times as his father changed jobs. These relocations took the family to different places, and finally, they settled in Piedmont, California, a pretty and wealthy area. Living in Piedmont meant that Eastwood was surrounded by nice houses and the comforts of an affluent neighborhood. He attended Piedmont Middle School, where he first started his education. However, school life was not always easy for him. He faced some challenges with schoolwork and got into trouble at times, which affected his behavior and standing with teachers. Because of these problems, he was transferred to Oakland Technical High School. Moving schools and dealing with academic and disciplinary issues were a part of his young years, but they also contributed to his experiences and personality as he grew older. These early chapters in Eastwood's education and family life show how he went through different environments that would later influence his acting career. The changes in his childhood, along with the different schools he attended, played a role in shaping the person who would become an iconic actor and filmmaker. After finishing high school, Clint Eastwood took on many different jobs to support himself and gain experience. He worked as a lifeguard at a local pool, where he learned how to rescue people and stay calm in emergencies. He also worked as a gas station attendant, filling up cars and helping customers with their needs. At the same time, he managed an apartment complex in Beverly Hills, taking care of tenants and handling day-to-day operations. These early jobs helped him develop work habits and confidence that would later serve him in his acting career. In 1951, Eastwood was drafted into the United States Army during the Korean War. He was assigned to serve as a swimming instructor at Fort Ord in California, a role that suited his skills and background. During his military service, he experienced a frightening near-death incident when a Navy torpedo bomber he was riding in crashed down from the sky. This event left a deep impression on him, reminding him of the dangers faced by service members and the importance of bravery and resilience. Eastwood's time in the military was a significant chapter in his life, shaping his character and giving him perspectives that he would carry into his future acting roles and personal journey. Eastwood began taking acting lessons after friends suggested it. It could help him find better opportunities in the entertainment industry. At first, he found it difficult to get acting roles and faced many struggles. Because of this, he worked different part-time jobs just to support himself while trying to break into acting. Despite these challenges, his determination kept him going. His first real chances came when Universal Studios gave him a contract, even though he had very little acting experience at that time. To improve his skills, he also enrolled in acting courses while working on small roles in movies. These early roles were minor and often not very noticeable, but they helped him learn how to act better and gain experience. Climbing the ladder in Hollywood was tough for Eastwood, and he had to deal with many setbacks and rejections along the way. Still, he persisted and kept working towards his goal of becoming a successful actor. Over time, his hard work paid off, and he started to get bigger parts, eventually becoming a well-known star. His journey shows how difficult beginnings and persistence can lead to success in the acting world. Initially, Clint Eastwood's rise to fame began with his role as Rowdy Yates on the CBS television series Rawhide. He starred in this popular show from 1959 until 1966, and it played a crucial part in shaping his early acting career. Playing the cowboy character Rowdy Yates allowed Eastwood to gain recognition and showcase his talent to a wide audience. This role became a stepping stone for his entry into the film industry and helped him develop his screen presence. His real breakthrough in movies came when he was cast in Sergio Leone's film A Fistful of Dollars in 1964. This film was a significant moment for Eastwood because it marked his debut as a leading star in the Western genre. The role of the man with no name made him famous not only in America but also around the world. The success of A Fistful of Dollars led to the creation of the famous Dollar Trilogy, which included 2 more films for a few dollars more. And The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. These movies became classics of the Western genre and showed Eastwood's talent in playing tough, quiet, yet charismatic characters. His portrayal of the mysterious, stoic gunslinger set a new standard for Western heroes and helped redefine the genre in filmmaking. As a result, Clint Eastwood moved from television to become one of the most recognizable and respected actors in Hollywood. His early work in Rawhide and the success of the Dollars trilogy marked the beginning of a long and illustrious career in movies, blending action, drama, and a unique style that made him a legendary figure. Eastwood's signature film style is strongly associated with his role in the Dollars trilogy, where his character became widely known as the man with no name. This character is famous for his laconic way of speaking, often saying little, but conveying a lot through his actions and expressions. He moved through the Western landscape with a quiet confidence, often showing moral ambiguity, which means he didn't always follow traditional ideas of right and wrong. This made his character complex and intriguing, as he sometimes helped others and sometimes acted selfishly. His appearance also played a big part in his style. He typically wore a poncho over his clothes, which became a recognizable part of his look. The character was almost always seen with a cigarette in his mouth, adding to his cool and nonchalant attitude. This combination of simple dialogue, moral gray areas, and distinctive look helped create a unique style that has influenced many actors and filmmakers. Eastwood's portrayal in these films made him an icon and established a film style that mixes toughness, mystery, and moral complexity. His characters often walk a thin line between hero and anti-hero, showing that there can be more than one way to be a cowboy. Over time, his style has remained a symbol of rugged independence and silent strength in Western films. Eastwood's approach to acting and his visual presentation in these movies helped define a new way of telling stories about the Old West and the characters who lived in it. His influence can still be seen in modern films, where the themes of moral ambiguity and cool detachment continue to hold appeal. Through his work in the Dollar Trilogy, Clint Eastwood created a lasting image that combines simplicity and depth, making his version of the Western hero truly unforgettable. After establishing a successful acting career, Clint Eastwood made a smooth transition into directing, which brought him even greater recognition in the film industry. He directed several acclaimed movies, with Unforgiven released in 1992 standing out as a major achievement. This film earned him the Oscar for Best Director, and also won the Best Picture award, showcasing his talent behind the camera. Later, he directed $1 Million Baby in 2004, another film that received high praise, and won Oscars for Best Picture and Best Director. These successes showed that Eastwood was not only a strong actor, but also a talented filmmaker. Alongside his professional achievements, his personal life has been quite eventful. Eastwood has had many relationships over the years, some of them long-term, and others more brief. He was involved in relationships with actresses like Roxanne Tunis and Sandra Locke, the latter being a notable partnership that lasted several years. He has also fathered children with more than one woman, which has drawn attention and sometimes controversy. Despite the complexities in his personal life, Eastwood's career as a director and actor remains impressive, with his films continuing to be celebrated by audiences and critics alike. His personal history reflects a man who has experienced many different facets of life, and who continues to be influential in the world of cinema. Since becoming a well-known film actor and director, Clint Eastwood has also made his views on politics quite clear, and sometimes controversial. His political stances have often been discussed and debated by many people. For example, his film American Sniper gained a lot of attention because it showed a soldier's experiences in war, and many people had different opinions about how the war and the soldier's story were shown. Some praised the film for showing the sacrifices made by soldiers, while others thought it made war seem more heroic than it really is. This film sparked debates about how films can influence people's opinions of war and the military. Besides his work in movies, Eastwood's support for political figures has also attracted attention. Over the years, he has shown support for various politicians, sometimes changing his opinions depending on the situation. He has supported candidates like Donald Trump, especially during the 2016 presidential campaign, and has also shown support for Michael Bloomberg, the former mayor of New York City. These fluctuating supports have sometimes caused people to question his true political beliefs or what he stands for. Eastwood's openness about politics has made him a figure who often gets involved in political conversations. Many see him as a person who is not afraid to express his opinions, even if they are controversial or unpopular with some groups. His views and actions in politics continue to draw attention, making him a subject of ongoing discussion among fans, critics, and the media. Despite his focus on film, his political involvement remains a significant part of his public life. Moving beyond his career in Hollywood, Clint Eastwood has also made a mark in real estate investments. He is known for his involvement in the Carmel area, where he has purchased several large parcels of land. These investments are not just about profit. Eastwood has shown a desire to contribute to the community by participating in local projects. His efforts include supporting the development of senior housing, which helps provide comfortable living options for older residents. By buying land and helping fund community projects, Eastwood has used his influence to improve the area and support its growth. His work in real estate reflects his interest in giving back to the community and shaping the place he cares about. Over the years, his investments have helped preserve the natural beauty of Carmel while also creating opportunities for seniors and other community members. Through these ventures, he has shown that his interests extend beyond films and acting, emphasizing his dedication to making a lasting positive impact on the community he values. This dual influence in entertainment and real estate highlights the broad scope of Eastwood's involvement in shaping his environment and supporting local development efforts. His contributions have helped to sustain the area's charm and foster growth, making him a notable figure not only in Hollywood but also in the world of real estate and community service. Since the beginning of his career, Clint Eastwood has become a symbol of toughness and resilience in Hollywood. Over more than 60 years, he has built a reputation not only as a talented actor, but also as a visionary director who has brought many memorable films to life. His acting roles often showcase a quiet strength and depth that resonate with audiences, making him one of the most recognizable faces in cinema. Beyond acting, Eastwood has also gained praise for his work behind the camera, directing films that explore complex themes and characters, earning him critical acclaim and several awards. He is not only a filmmaker, but also an entrepreneur, involved in various business ventures that have helped him establish a substantial legacy. Despite his success, Eastwood's life has been filled with moments of controversy, often making headlines for both his professional achievements and personal opinions. Nevertheless, his career reflects a remarkable journey through Hollywood history, marked by constant reinvention and influence. His contributions as an entertainer and a creative force have left an indelible mark on the film industry, solidifying his status as a legend. Eastwood's story continues to inspire many, proving that persistence and dedication can create a lasting legacy across generations. His impact goes beyond movies, shaping the way stories are told and remembered in the world of entertainment. His multifaceted career journey highlights how he has seamlessly combined his passions into a meaningful and enduring legacy, inspiring future actors, filmmakers, and entrepreneurs. Despite the ups and downs, Clint Eastwood remains a revered figure whose work continues to influence and inspire many around